Uh, hmm. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I am going to make that my topic of discussion. Celebrity news. Seems like when it comes to celebrities, everybody want to keep up with what they're doing. They want to keep up with who's in trouble, who did what, because right now all of that P Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs stuff is in the news, and everybody's eating that up, right? As a matter of fact, I was looking at a thing on YouTube last night where it says if apparently 50 Cent has been going at Puff Daddy. I hadn't really kept up with it as much as everybody else, but this is what I learned yesterday when I was looking at a program. Apparently there might be some kind of a long-term feud between the two of them. And I wondered about that because both of them are real rich, man. Why would rich men have feuds? Strange, but I think I can understand. Gives them something to do, I guess. But I was just gonna say, private property. I was saying that rich guys shouldn't have to feud, right? I'm like, why on earth would you feud if you've got everything you need and everything you want? Then again, it could have been before they came into power or came into wealth. Maybe the occurrence happened before then, so that could be it. So I'll just give them a pass on utilizing their money a better way. But if you look at them, I'm like, what could possibly take you to the next level to make you want to feud with somebody? And both of them at this time are billionaires. Both of them both of them are billionaires. You got Puffy Combs and 50 Cent. Neither should have a worry. Well, I take that back. 50 Cent, Puffy's got some trouble now because he's been arrested. But you shouldn't have any, man, I'd be enjoying my money. I'd be on the French Riviera. I'd be staying in 5-star hotels. I don't know. Do you do a 5-star hotel or do you do Airbnb if you're rich? Man, I'd rent me a big old property. If I was a billionaire, I wouldn't stay in a hotel. I'd just get me I'd find out, like, say for example, if I'm going down to Miami, I'd be like, okay, what kind of properties are for rent in Miami for 7 days? I'm gonna take me a week down there. 7 days. I just look at what properties are for rent down there. Oh, where am I here? Make sure that I'm picking me up. Yeah, there we go. I'm picking me up. Am I picking me up? I can't see myself. But me, I'd rent me a property down there. Like, say for example, if you have $1 billion, just say $1 billion, which is a lot of, hey, if you have $1 billion, right, and that means money is not of any consequence to you. What you spend, like, let's say, if you want to rent like a nice place, $10,000 for a week. If somebody's, like 10-bedroom home, I don't know anything. I'm not in that wealth category. I'm just guessing right now, and I've never really researched it. But I wonder, I don't know if I was rich, I don't know if I'd give $10,000 for a week. Yeah, I would. Because, you know, that money is making money for you. So, I think I would. But if I had to go to Miami or something, if I wanted to go to Miami, I'd rent me a place. I wouldn't stay in a hotel. I'd just rent me a nice house, you know, like, you know, hey, that's another thing too. Some of these celebrities rent their homes when they're not there. Like, say, for example, watch this here. I'm just guessing now. This is just a speculation. Imagine if you're wealthy and you have multiple homes, right? Say you have a home in New York, LA, Atlanta, Miami, let's go San Diego, because it's pretty down there. I saw a scene in San Diego look like Gilligan's Island. I was like, man, I got to get there one day. What was I just talking about? Oh, having the property in those areas, right? If I had properties, if I had multiple homes, say if I had 5 homes, I've got 5 homes, right? I can only live in one at a time, unless you know you have some family or something in them. But just say, for example, I'm in LA, and I have a house in Miami. You know, let's go Miami. Yeah, Miami's nice because you got their water there too. You can rent out the place, you know. You can just say, hey man, I'm not going to be back there for 3 months. I'll just rent it out. You know, you get somebody locally there, like some kind of a local management type group to manage the property for you. Say, hey, I'm gonna rent this place out, and just say if they want my big house, you know, my furniture and clean sheets and all that stuff for a week, 10 grand. God, it'd be nice to live in that tax bracket. But that's what I'd do. I'd rent it out. I have my money. I mean, I'd have my property making money for me while I'm not there. And I think that's the way most people think, you know, because I was listening to Mark Cuban one time talking, you know, and he was talking, what show was he on? It was probably some news show or something like that. And he was like, you know, your money can make money for you while you're resting, while you're sleeping. It'll be turning over profit for you. Like, here's an example. You own a home. Just say you've already paid for it too. If you rent it out for $10,000 a week, it's making money for you too. I mean, at least that'll probably, I don't know if that'll be enough for property tax, but depending on the value of the home, that'll pay your whole property tax for the year. For the year. Then one rental pay your property tax, so you're making your property make money for you. Oh, would it be nice to be rich? I think I could go. I could do the rich thing. I could do the rich thing. Oh yeah, I could do the rich thing. I think I'd be like everybody else. Seems like all the rich guys, they always get them a nice little car collection too. Think I'd get me a nice car. I don't know about a car collection, but I think I'll have me at least 2 nice cars, 2 really nice cars. I think I have me at least 2 really nice cars. Because the extravagance piece wouldn't be my thing. My thing would be dining. I would want to find out who like the best chefs were in an area, you know, and have them do something for me, you know, like prepare a nice meal for me, hire them, you know, like they probably wouldn't be available for like a week or nothing, but I'd at least hire them for a day or something, you know, and be like, hey, I want you to do like a little 5-star meal for me, you know. Yeah, that's what I do. I bring in somebody because they got to use a lot of the whipping cream and butter and stuff like that to get you, you know, give you that good flavor that you don't normally get in a regular restaurant or in your everyday cooking, because everybody's on this cholesterol thing. I'd get off that cholesterol sucker stuff for at least a month or so. At least a month or so, just to have me some good meals, or eat really well, you know. It's kind of quiet today. We had a few people moving around, but for the most part, it's gotten quiet again. Man, it's strange that it's so quiet today. I guess quiet is good, though. It's a big van. Something looked nice, though. Yeah, but what was I talking about? Oh, I said I was going to talk about celebrity news today. That's what I said I was going to talk about. Celebrity news today. One of the things I would talk about in celebrity news is I was talking about 50 Cent, them having these him and P Diddy, you know, let me get back to that piece. That's what I was talking about. That's when I first brought it up. I was talking about that. I want to go back to that. Watch this here. This is what made me think of it. I was looking at this show last night, and they said that 50 Cent wiped out all of his communique that he had with P Diddy off of his Instagram page. And the question was, why would he erase all of his stuff off of his Instagram page? And then this one guy explained it really well, you know. He said this here. He said, 50 don't want to get involved. He don't want them asking him any questions. Like, don't come my way and ask me any questions. I want to stay out of this here. That's that man's fight. I don't want to be a part of it. So I think that's what why he's wiped out his Instagram page. Ooh, man, I'm walking today. Let me see. I'm just going up a little further. But yeah, that's why he wiped out his Instagram page. I understand that too. And here's why I say I understand that piece. If in fact he had a bunch of stuff that was incriminating stuff, and then they were like, hey, I need you to come in and we got all this stuff off your Instagram page saying that A, B, C, and D, he'd be like, hey, this is a train. It's loud too. I don't know if you heard that, but there was a train going by and it was loud too. It was right behind me. But anyway, what was I just saying? Instagram. He was erasing this stuff off the Instagram page. That train has got me distracted. I don't know if you can still hear it, but it's real loud in the background. Real loud. But I think it's kind of wise of him to delete all this stuff, because he's just more or less sending a message. He's saying, hey man, I got a clean name. I'm doing my own thing, because he's got all these shows on I think he's got like a new Netflix special coming out, and got a lot of stuff happening, you know, with the Power franchise and all of that stuff. He was like, man, don't get me involved in this mess. I don't want to be a part of this mess. Let that man battle his own, fight his own battles and do his own thing, and own it. Add anything and accidentally say the wrong thing or something, So I'm with 50 on this. I think you did a good thing in deleting that. They can always get the data. But I think it helps your public persona or your image, because it literally says you don't want to pile on somebody, and you don't want to get involved, and you don't want them calling you, asking you questions and all of that stuff, because it may have been personal, and you don't want to find yourself saying something that you made it, you took some personal stuff and injected it into it. I think that's a clean way of saying it. Yeah, you want to keep everything factual. That's the way to put it. Keep it factual. So, me, I may not be in the majority here, but I'm with 50 on this, y'all. I think he did a good thing right there by saying, to the public that, hey man, I'm not going to kick a man while he's down. Whew. All righty, man. I tell you, I got the time I walk again. Let me see what time it is. I forgot the time to walk. And I said I was going to time it every time and I always forget. Don't ask me why, but I always forget to start the timer. To start the timer. But nonetheless, I just got a time check. I'm updated on the time, so I'm gonna keep up with it from this point on.